Hey guys, welcome to my huge feeding video, the first feeding video of 2017. We're going to start off with the Acanthoscurria geniculata, the giant white knee. Readily took it. Beautiful. This is my female. Alright, plenty of mouths to feed. Next. Next up we have my Poecilotheria regalis, the Indian ornamental. Suspect male. I think he got it. Not 100. Oh, wait. No, he didn't. It's right there. Once that cricket moves, it's definitely going to want it. See if I can give him another one. Oh, yeah. There we go. I knew he wanted it. You got a bonus treat because you tricked me, didn't you? Yeah. Alright. You enjoy. Alright. Moving on. Here's my Augacephalus ezendami, the Mozambique golden baboon. Crunch. Very good. Nice juicy cricket. Alright. Let's see who's next. Here's my Poecilotheria rufilata, the red slate ornamental. Okay. It's like, went outside its house and like, no, I want back in. Did you get it? Huh? That spooked you, didn't it? No, you didn't get it. Oop. Did you get it now? Ah, so much debris in the way. No, you didn't get it. Thought you would have. Just spooked you more than anything, huh? Gorgeous. Oh well, you'll get it. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Bumba cabocla, the Brazilian redhead. Oh yeah. Definitely a very good eater in my collection. If you like tarantulas that eat well, get you one of these. This one only lets me down when it's coming close into molting. Beautiful. Female. Alright. Let her eat. Next. Next up we have my Nhandu chromatus female, the white striped bird eater. I anticipated that. Very good. You hungry beast. Alright, next. Here's my suspect male, Psalmopoeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. Nope. I fed him a bonus cricket the other day because he looked like he was hungry, so wasn't sure he'd be hungry again, but just wanted to try. So I'm just going to give him some water and leave him at that. Alright, next. Here's my male Thrixopelma pruriens, the green velvet. Oh yeah. Another one who always eats until he's in pre-molt. Very good eater. Thrixopelmas are really awesome, I'll tell you that. Alright, moving on. Next. This is the enclosure of my Cyriopagopus sulawesi, the sulawesi black, one that we rarely see. I'm going to attempt to put a cricket where it might be and see if that will do any good whatsoever. This is just one we never catch feeding. These guys are incredibly secretive. It's just not even funny. Let's see if I can get it to... It always eats though, because every time I look in the enclosure after I put a cricket in there, Mr. Cricket is no more. I just wish we could catch it on camera for a change. I didn't want to spray down the enclosure anymore until I attempted to feed, because the spray would really spook the tea. But unfortunately, doesn't want to come out and say hello. Alright, well, we'll move on because we got loads of mouths to feed still. Alright, next. Here is my male Nhandu carapoensis, the Brazilian red. Ever since he molted last, he's been an excellent feeder. He was always hit or miss before, but now he takes food most of the time. Awesome. Alright. Well, you enjoy that. Next. I doubt my Chilobrachys guangxiensis, the Chinese fawn, is going to eat for us, because I think I spooked it too much when I tried to open the lid, because they're notorious for sealing the lid to the container with its webbing. But I wanted to at least show you. There he is right there. Doing just fine. So I'm just going to stick a little pinhead cricket in there. See? Yep. He's too spooked right now. They're doing great. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Here's my Euathlus species blue, the blue femur. Wow, he is actually denying food. Well, suspect male, I'm not 100% sure. I keep wondering when this one's going to molt for me. So perhaps it's finally getting closer to molting. But it does have a big booty. Look at the blue on those femurs. Man, it's so striking. Alright, I'll take it out and give it to someone else. Next. Here's one that always has to hide when I open up the container. This is my Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. Female. Let's see. This one seems to like crickets more than worms. Hope I didn't spook it too much. Well, get that. Oh yeah, there we go. Lazy. Alright, moving on. Here's my Avicularia, the common pink toe. Now, she didn't want to eat the other day, but apparently she wants to eat today. Oh man, these avics just crack me up. That a girl. I'm going to name her Nubs because she's got one foot that's, I believe, permanently damaged. She was like that when I bought her. So she's got a little nub. She didn't mind. Alright, we'll move on. Next. Well, you can't see it right now, but this is the container of my Ephebopus murinus, the skeleton. Yep, just nab that. And this is my smaller one of the two. And because these worms are very small, that's why I'm giving several of them. These are babies. This is a suspect male. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can get a... Oh, you left one right there. He likes to hide. There's the leg right there. He likes to hide in there. But yeah, he got some of them anyway. And he's doing awesome. There's a leg. Alright, we'll move on. Next. This is my very obese Brachypelma smithi, Mexican red knee. I'm just going to leave this one as an update because it's already quite large. So, doing really well. I hope this one turns out to be a female. My last one I had was male. Alright, we'll move on. Next. This is the Chilobrachys dyscolus lair. I gave this one a bonus treat recently. So I don't know if it's going to eat for us on camera. Let's see, common name, smoky gray, I think. Oh, did I see something? Oh, there we go. You just see it in the hole right there. Now, sorry it's not coming out too great. Camera wants to focus on things around it. But anyway, got it. So, alright, we'll move on. Next. Here's the lair of my Orphnaecus species blue, Panay Island. Of course, it's a pet hole. Put a cricket in there and it disappeared, hadn't come out yet, so might be captured. There's the carapace of it from its last molt, if that gives you any kind of indication with how big it probably is now. Oh, there's the cricket. It did come out alive. Well, it molted recently, so I'm just going to leave it in there. I'm not worried about cricket harming the tea. Alright, we'll move on. Next. Here's my very, very tiny Brachypelma classy, the Mexican pink. I'm going to see if I could find it a very tiny mealworm. These are all babies here, so I found one. Are you gonna eat that, sweetie? Maybe not. Well, we'll let that one go as an update. We're doing really well. Alright, we'll move on. Next. I'm pretty certain that this one's not going to eat for me on camera, but this is my smaller one of the two, Acanthoscurria geniculata, the giant white knee. So I'm just going to put a maimed cricket in there, and I'm sure it'll munch on it later. Isn't it cute? Aww. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Acanthoscurria chacoana, the Bolivian salmon pink. Oh, it escaped your clutches. She wants it. See how long it takes for the cricket to play dead without wasting too much time. Because I know if I try to, let's see, I can kind of get things moving them. Yeah, I was afraid of that. They have such an appetite. It's like anything that moves is liable to get a bite. I just pour water into her dish, and she didn't do it this time, but a lot of times she'll attack the water dish. Now, that cricket's being very smart again, and is being very still. Because normally, this one eats like crazy. Let me see. Oh, we got plenty more. Let's see here. I know you guys like to see attacks. Well, I just know if I stick my paintbrush in there, it's gonna really attack it. There. You get a double treat today. How about that? I'm sure that she has no complaints whatsoever. Alright. Oh, her name is Chocolate, by the way. Alright, we'll move on. Next. Here's my Lasiodora parahabana, the salmon pink bird eater. Oh, you tricked it. What do they give these crickets to eat at that pet store? Something to make them smarter. Oh, good Lord. Oh, there goes the hairs. Whoa, hairs. Can you see them? Can you see those hairs? Oh, don't be silly and get that cricket. My goodness. She must have got her feelings hurt. Take that, sucker. Alright. Oh boy, their hairs are quite irritating. You keep that up, your butt's going to be completely bald before you molt next. Alright, fill a draft? Okay, next. Here's an update on my Pamphobeteus nigercolor, the giant blue bloom. This one, I think, denied food last time, and it already has quite a large abdomen, so I'm just going to leave this one in as an update. But keep hoping a good molt will come soon so I can sex it and know for sure what gender it is. So, but doing just fine. I gave this one some water yesterday. That side is damp. But doing great. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my mature male. You could tell by the tibial hooks and the bulbous pedipalps. Cocciana brunipes, the dwarf pink leg. He is doing absolutely fabulous. Not much of an eater right now because he's more into finding a girl. But I don't have a girl, unfortunately. And no one in the U.S. that I trust has one. So, poor guy might have to die a virgin. But, let's see if we can get him to eat anyway. I didn't think so. Now you get back in there. No, I don't want you on the floor. There's all kinds of buggies. Well, while you're out, maybe I can go ahead and give you a drink. Freshen up your brain. Whoop, there he goes. Alright. Oh. Come on. I'm sorry I had to be rough with you there. Now get in there. There. Now you stay. It's not the end of the world if you spray your tarantula. Some people are like, no, you should never get your tarantula wet. Now get in there. Now will you quit that? Yes, oh, aren't you sweet? Oh, I know. Isn't he precious? Look at him. Oh, he got his little bulbous pedipalps in there. I know, I know. Well, I can get a nice view of him. I know. I know, I'm sorry. He's an old guy now anyway. I don't know if he'd be good about mating anyway. Now look what he's just doing. Look what he's doing. He's actually biting the edge of that container. I'm glad my finger's out of the way now. I've never seen him do that before. Well, thank you for not doing that to my finger. I appreciate that. Anyway, we'll put him back in there and let him do his thing. Alright, next. Here's my larger Grammostola porteri, the normal color form of the Chilean rose. She seems to like crickets more than worms these days, but she's kind of iffy when it comes to feeding. Yeah. She goes through long fasts sometimes, but that's typical for this species. She's a sweetie most of the time. Yeah. She was my very first tarantula. She's the one who started all this. Alright, well, we'll move on then. Alright, next. Here's my Euathlus parvulus. Very skittish immature male. Chilean gold. He is very, very skittish. It does not take much to spook him. But he is a pretty good eater. Seems interested in Mr. Cricket. He must be under that leaf. I think I'm going to call the pet store and complain that their crickets are too smart and they must be feeding them some really high-powered stuff. Oh, man. Well, we're going to be here all day if we wait for you to get that cricket. Let's see if I can kind of nudge it along. Oh, there we go. Isn't he handsome? Man. Stunning. You can see why they call him the Chilean gold. You can see it a little bit on the femurs and around the carapace. Gorgeous. Alright, we'll move on.